Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I am making a video that I've been trying to make for months. I don't know why it's so hard for me to make it, but we're going to try again and make it today. So this video, I am talking to you about how I lost weight. So that's me, how I managed to do it. This isn't saying that this is how you need to do it to lose weight if you want to lose weight. This isn't saying that you need to lose weight, because everybody is themselves, and it's all about you being comfortable in the skin that you're in. And for me, life wasn't the easiest. I was having to put in a lot of extra energy in order to do everyday tasks, which I was making it work, but I wanted it to be easier. I really did. So for me, that meant losing some pounds, getting a little bit smaller, making it easier for my body to carry my body around. So this isn't a how-to guide. This is just the things that I found that kind of worked for me. So one of the very first things that I started to do is quite obvious and somewhat easier to do. It was get up and get walking. If I had a break at work, because the job that I do, sometimes I get cancellations and I have nothing to do for 20 minutes, a half hour, an hour, and I can't go home, but I'm still stuck at work in the community, because I work in the community. So I would get up and I would walk on my breaks. I also got back into geocaching, and that one was kind of a big one. I set my sights on a couple of trails that I wanted to do, and I went and I did them. So walking, that was a fairly easy thing to incorporate into my life. Yes, you know what, at work, if I have a cancellation, I can sit with my feet out the window and enjoy a break, or I could get on my feet and go for a walk. Just choice. Now it's about 50-50, because I'm at kind of more of a toning / maintaining stage, and sometimes I sit with my feet out the window, and sometimes I go for a walk. Just all in how I'm feeling that day. So the second thing that I ended up doing was I ended up starting to swim laps again. I absolutely love swimming. I can swim laps as long as I have nothing else to do, for hours, for absolutely hours. I just swim back and forth in the pool. I don't know, it feels so good, and it's such a good workout too, because it's, I mean you're using most of your body. It's a total body workout, pulling yourself through the water. So yeah, that's something that I did. So in doing that, I also started to go to the gym every once in a while, because I got a city facility drop-in pass. And so I could just go to any one of our, I don't even know how many, there's at least 7, I would think, city facilities. Some of them have pools, some of them have gyms, some of them have both, and I was able to just do whatever. So while I was at the gym, I had a hard time trying to figure out what to do. I ended up finding the workout trainer by Skimble, and I can use it completely free if I like, and I do like doing that because you get quite a few workouts. But if you pay like $10 a month, you can sign up for like programs, and then it'll nag you to do them. And I kind of really like that. But yes, I use it for free right now. I don't even bother with the program. So I basically figure out what I want to work out. So say today I want to work out using my stability ball. So I can literally search stability ball, input that, say I want a 5-minute workout, and I can search that. And it'll come up with a couple of programs. Some of them are the pro programs, which again you have to pay the $10 a month for, but there's tons of other ones where you don't have to, and so you can just do it. There's one on there, and I think it's 20 minutes, and it works a lot of the core, and I really like that one. But yeah, you can do yoga with it. You could do just about anything with it, and I really liked that about the program. One of the very first things that I decided to do, I had always wanted to take kickboxing. Like, I had always wanted to take it, like at least a decade. I'd always wanted to go try it. And when I was with my ex, he was interested, so I didn't sign up for it because I was going to wait for him. and then we just never ever got around to it. So I signed up to take kickboxing classes, and I absolutely loved it. I don't take kickboxing anymore, and I don't really kickbox anymore. I more just box. But every once in a while I'll throw a kick or two in there, and I'm sure my form is horribly off, but I don't care. So after my kickboxing classes finished, because I think they were 8 or 10 weeks, so I'm really, really cheap. So I ended up going on to Groupon, and I ended up finding some exercise classes, and I was kind of looking through, and it came up with these Pound Fitness thing. Now, those people that have watched my videos or follow me on Instagram or Twitter, they know that I do a lot of Pound Fitness now. I completely fell in love. I got the Groupon, I want to say it was like 20 classes for $40. So it was dirt cheap, absolutely dirt cheap. And I probably did it for about a year. And then one of the other girls finally convinced me to become an instructor. So now I teach usually about twice a month. And I'm actually a fitness instructor now. Yeah. If you haven't heard of Pound Fitness, look it up, because I love it. It is so freeing. The next thing that I did, so this is kind of the third thing that I did, I started to have shakes and smoothies for breakfast. So my mom is on a program where she gets these really good shakes. They're isogenics, and so I buy them off of her. This is not a sponsor for isogenics at all, but if you want to sponsor me, you're welcome to. Anyways, so I started having these shakes and making them into smoothies in the morning, and I would just have a smoothie with like a banana, usually some peanut butter powder because I really like peanut butter, and I would have a peanut butter and banana smoothie in the morning. And I'd have yogurt. Peanut butter, banana, yogurt, and the powder with water and ice, lots of ice. And the banana had to be frozen because otherwise it has a slightly different taste, and I much prefer frozen banana taste. Just FYI. And then for lunch, I overate sandwiches, like overate them for the longest time. So it got to the point where I'd like bite into the sandwich and it'd be like I couldn't even chew it. I couldn't even swallow it. Like, just, no, I just was not interested. So I, in an effort to get away from just sandwiches, I'd bring like crackers and tuna made up, where I would normally put the tuna on some toast or bread, and I'd have a sandwich, but instead I was doing tuna, and I would like dip the crackers in and I'd eat my tuna sandwich that way. But yeah, I was getting pretty creative with my lunches, but even that was like, so I didn't even feel like eating. But I mean, halfway through the workday, I still have to eat. So I started having a protein meal replacement shake for lunch, and that was awesome. So I started having that. So the next thing that I kind of did was I ended up meeting somebody. So I was kind of seeing this person for a while. I ended up working out absolutely every single day, usually at 6 to 7 times a week, and I would just do something. So once to twice a week I would do Pound Fitness. All of the other days I was in the gym doing the programs on the Workout Trainer app. And so I would usually have 2 programs on the go, 2 very different programs, so that one day I was doing one thing, the next day I was doing another thing, and I always started out with a mile on the mill, is what I used to say. So I would go to the gym, I would start out with a mile on the treadmill, and I would try and get it to a 10-minute mile. I cannot do a 10-minute mile now, but usually it was about 10 to 15 minutes, somewhere in there, that I would get my mile done. Some days, that's all I would do at the gym. I would literally go, I would get my mile in, and I would leave. And that way I got my 10,000 steps in the day. Because with work and with walking the dog, and I wouldn't get my 10,000 in, and I really, really wanted my 10,000 steps. So this guy also helped me get my food on track. He was very much a chicken, a rice, and a vegetable person, and yeah, that's basically what he would eat every single day. Every single day. And so, you know, when you're around other people that are eating healthily, it really helps you. So I was snacking less because I was working out so much, and the time that I had to work out was from like 7 until 9, and then we might hang out afterwards until about 10, and then I was going home and sleeping. So that time in the evening where I'm like, I'm peckish. No, I wasn't, because I was working out. Well, that's pretty much it. Those are kind of the main things that I ended up doing to lose weight. So like I said, this isn't how you're going to lose weight if you want to lose weight. This is just what I did to lose weight. So just to recap, I started walking. I surrounded myself with positive influences. I exercised almost daily, if not daily, or multiple times a day. And I started having shakes. That's really all I did. It might not seem like a whole lot, but if you really get in there and do it, it was a lot. It was a lot of work. But yeah, that's what I did to lose weight. So thank you so much for joining me. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about next, but we'll see you guys next time.